There we go. Hey, this works. Oof. Oh. Hey! I'm sitting on the floor. I have had a YouTube channel since 2007, and it is currently 2017. Oh my god, wow, 10 years, holy crap. I removed most of my videos. They were while I was dealing with depression and anxiety, and I removed them to separate myself from that past for a little bit. Just have a few years of just like dealing with myself, finding myself, and oh my god, there's a big bug. There's a big bug. Where is it? Gosh, stink bugs all over the world. Oh my god. It's sitting right next to me right now. I'm a little weird, okay? If there's like a bug, I let it live. I really do. Spiders included, for the most part. Sometimes if they're really big and they're really distracting and scary, I will remove them, sometimes killing them. R.I.P. spider lives. But for the most part, I'm like, spider bro. Spider bro in the house. I see you, spider bro. We're bros. But currently, stink bug. Stink bug there. Tiny stink bug, not huge or anything. I will let you live. Maybe he's just my stink bug bro. Stink bug bro, stink bug bro, stink bug, stink bug. Okay. You know, I thought I wanted to sit here and talk to you about the inner voice. I was recently reflecting on the fact that back when I was heavily dealing with my depression and anxiety, I used to talk about this inner voice like it was the enemy. I would call it the monster voice as well, or like the monster. For my more eating disorder associated tendencies, I would call it Ed, you know, like ED. Oh, the ED voice is saying this and that. There are books that are written using that kind of relationship with your depression, anxiety, your inner demons, and is creating a them and a you. Did it help me thinking of it as like this extra person hanging out in my mind telling me what to do that I could hate? Or did it hurt me in doing that? Because that's me. That's me speaking inside my head. So is it really helping me to be like the enemy when it's me? Like, oh, I'm the worst person ever. You're still beating yourself up, right? It's not promoting this self-love. It's promoting self-hate. Let's hate this voice in my head. But it's not my voice, is it? Maybe it is, but I don't want to deal with that. It's scary. Personal responsibility. And I don't say it in such a way like, oh my god, I don't want to take responsibility for myself. But in a way, you don't. You don't want to deal with it. You want to stay in this form of denial and say like, oh, well, this voice is telling me to do this. Not in like a schizophrenic way, but like, we all have that inner voice, and sometimes it's mean. Like, it's really cruel. It just says things like, oh, you suck, go die. Sometimes it's just a jerk. Jerky voice in your face. Head. What happens with therapy is you learn to change that voice. That's like one of the main things that they teach you in cognitive behavioral therapy. You think a thought like, I suck, I should go die. I suck, I should go die. If you think that thought, it makes you feel all kinds of crap. Boo. You go, oh, I suck, go die. That makes me feel sad, depressed, worthless, or unsupported. So thought leads to feeling, leads to a behavior. And I said behavior like that because sometimes it leads to the behavior of not doing anything, feeling stuck and laying in your bed. But by doing nothing, that's still doing something. Or it could lead you to all kinds of fun stuff. Like, let's say you have anxiety problems and you channel that anxiety into rituals and obsessions and compulsions. That was my favorite way. I was very stuck, oh my god, OCD land. And my compulsions would change, like my obsessions would change. It's like fall fashion. This season, I'm wearing obsession about the phone ringing. Oh, for the spring fashion, I was sporting a wonderful vibe of desperation through list making. Like, it would change. And I still have to catch myself because it still pops up. And sometimes it'll come out as like, I'm going to obsessively draw for the rest of my life. And the rest of my life would be, you know, just like the winter season 2008, something like that, you know. I've just combined my obsessive compulsive talk with my love for fashion. Stinkbug Bro is still hanging out, being a good friend, keeping me company. Cognitive behavioral therapy. That's where I left off, right?
Yes.
Oh, the inner voice! Excuse me. The inner voice. This whole idea of like saying that inner voice is like evil and oh, it's a monster that's telling me what to do and what not to do. And I know I've said multiple times in other videos that, oh, the ED voice is getting stronger. The stupid ED voice is really loud and it's telling me what to do, and I've gotten to the point where I now listen to it because it's easier to listen to it than to fight it. And it's kind of like I'm giving away that power. I'm giving it away to this inner voice and acting like I'm victim to it. It's all about power and it's all about control. And it's a little backwards because with eating disorders, obsessive compulsive disorders, anxiety disorders in general, if you're pulling out your hair, if you're cutting yourself, if you're throwing up, or if you're running obsessively to relieve anxiety, you have found a thing to put all these anxious thoughts into, and even though it feels like you're the one controlling it in a way, like the action of you cutting, the action of you purging, the action of you ripping out your hair, feels like you're controlling the situation, you're controlling the anxiety. In reality, it's just got you in that spinner again. Feeling worthless because you feel like you can't control it, but yet you're doing the action to control. How do you talk about your inner voice? Like right now. Are you saying like, oh, the inner voice is telling me I suck, man? Or the inner voice is like your best friend? Because that's what it should be. It should be your best friend. It should be saying, girl, you go, girl, cool. You rock, girl, go cool. You, really go you cool. And your rockiness. Cool, yeah. That's how my outer voice talks, so that's how my inner voice talks. You know, your inner voice can talk however you want it to. And I remember hearing someone talk about how like they do Sean Connery voice in their head. I've tried different voices. Some mornings I'm feeling really French. Cordon bleu. Like, I can't take it seriously. I am a French woman, I am strong and confident, and I am not this gangly wooden girl that does this and I am sexy and I am boss lady. That's what I tell myself. So if your inner voice wants to be like the French sexy boss lady, own it. But like, don't make it like the Eeyore. Nobody wants to play with me. And I found it really helpful whenever I hear that inner voice getting like victim-y, saying things like, I suck, I should go die. I catch it. And instantly, my inner voice makes a joke about it. And it does that. It does that same line. Nobody wants to play with me. Because when I hear it, I laugh at myself. And I recognize that I've gotten stuck in like this feeling, woe is me. And without further beating myself down with it, I make a little joke for myself. And I'm like, Susie, come on now. Like, pull yourself back up. You can get out of this. This is nothing. And I can do it. And then it gets easier. Stink bug, bro! Thought we had an agreement. Thought you were just gonna be my stink bug, bro. You were just gonna sit calmly throughout this whole thing, huh? No? Alright. You're just gonna fly around randomly and scare me just for funsies? Okay. What is your inner voice saying right now? In the comments below, let me know what your inner voice is saying. Whether it's saying something like Eeyore, or whether it's saying something like Piglet, who's like super worried all the time, like, oh my, what do we do next? Oh my. Or are you Tigger? Are you all like, huppity-doo? I don't think he says that. But are you feeling huppity-doo? I want to hear your happiness. I want to hear your sadness. It lets me know, like, what's going on out there? Like, what are you guys going through? What are you feeling? And let me know if this talk about this inner voice has brought you any kind of clarity. Maybe you didn't realize that you're being like, oh, this voice, this inner voice is telling me to do this, when in reality it's just your voice. Here's something I have to say. When you give that power away, when you say, like, that voice is saying, I don't want you to feel ashamed for doing that. It is how we learn to cope. We are scared to face things. We're allowed to be scared. Emotions are scary, and sometimes we don't know why we're feeling them, and we're afraid to know why. And so it's okay that you're feeling scared, and you're like saying that the inner voice is telling you stuff, and that it's not you. Because then you have to face yourself and be like, wow, I'm saying this to myself. Speaking of fear, it's just like going around. Okay, it landed. Stink bug, bro! Kidders! Hi, sweetums, come here. Oh, look at this cat. He does not get held, so he's not looking forward to this. But isn't he big and cute? Oh, look at your eyes! Okay, I'm sorry. Go be a kitty now. Yeah, so don't feel ashamed. Comment below. Let me know how this has helped you. I will see you guys later. Stay safe, stay strong, and see ya!